Jax, the Salt Shaker Pokemon. Lore time. Once upon a time in Valorant, there was a boy named Jax. Jax could jump really high. No, he wasn't Mario. No, he wasn't black. Actually, Jax was purple and had 3 fingers and like 40 eyes. Yeah, Jax was pretty much a freak, and no one wanted to be his friend because he was so damn ugly. So, one day while Jax was up doing what all small purple mutants do, rummaged through the garbage, he found a sieve. Jax was all like, "Level up!" and put the sieve over his face. Sadly, this new look didn't help Jax make any more friends. Actually, it just made them laugh at him. It was here, in his humility, that Jax snapped. He went batshit insane, like his rabies kicked in or something. So Jax went on a killing spree, murdering multitudes of people. One elderly man, caught by the bloodshed, stood and stared at Jax. His mouth dropped and he exclaimed, "Whoa!" like a crazy motherfucker. He ran up to Jax and shook his hand violently, asking, in an extremely racist voice, "You are good at killing people. Wanna be my bodyguard?" Jax was just like, "Okay." So, the two went off on an adventure, the old man being useless and getting caught by bandits, and Jax going batshit insane and killing people. Somehow a friendship was made, and Jax and the old man continued their adventure, until, one day, while Jax and the man were skipping through a field, the man stalled and dropped like a dead motherfucker. Jax huddled over the dead body of his bestest friend and cried. He cried like a sad motherfucker. He buried the dead old guy right where he died, crying the entire time. Jax cried until his freaky eyes could cry no more. After this, he stood up and went full crazy with, like, fucking lightning and shit. So, he went to hunt down the man's killer. Eventually, Jax heard the voices of men and traveled towards the sounds. He peered through a bush, like Garen or some other camper, and saw 2 men sitting round a fireplace. One of the 2 opened his mouth and talked to the other. "Hey, Reginald, killing that old man was a breeze, eh?" Jax instantly made the connection, and he jumped out of the bush toward the man. He was jumping like a black man, or maybe an Indian or something, like, "Ay, ay, 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 ay!" Jax landed on top of the man, and he started screaming like, "Ah!" flailing his arms and such. Jax just silently stared at the man. He slowly opened his mouth and said, "Is your anus ready?" The man stopped screaming and looked back at Jax. "You can't be serious." Then Jax ripped him apart. That's right, he just killed the poor motherfucker. Jax stood up and turned to leave the bloody mess when the other man drew his attention. Jax turned and the man walked up to him. He was all like, "Hey, I'm Reginald Ash. I'm the leader of the League of the League of Legends. You killed that guy like a crazy motherfucker. How would you like to be a champion?" Jax thought and was like, "Okay." So Jax was put on top of the list of people to evaluate in front of all the black people, and he got in instantly. On the field of justice, Jax fought like a crazy motherfucker, using any and all weapons he could get. There was no fucking way that this purple monster dude could be bested by a mouse or a stupid sword dude. So Jax just won every game he was in and was the bestest motherfucker around. So, remember that Reginald guy? Yeah, he's gone. But a new guy came. His name was like Hayward. And he was like looking at the league news or something, and he realized that Jax was an OP motherfucker. So he thought about ways he could make Jax even in the field of justice. So he took away his weapons. At first, Jax was sad, but then he thought, "I am a badass motherfucker. I don't need weapons." So Jax thought about how he could get back at the leader guy. He thought deep into the night. As it darkened, Jax leaned against a lamppost. His eyes slowly drifted over to it, and he got an idea. He gently took he fucking ripped the lamppost out of the ground. Jax looked at his new weapon until morning, when he was disturbed by someone telling him that it was actually public property. So Jax just killed him. Now, Jax still wins with this lamppost and is the most badass champion in the League of Legends. The end.